The fact that for the sake of Western geopolitical interests, many hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians have already died, and that they have to be caught on the streets and forcibly sent to the front, does not concern Ukraine's Western handlers. To them, it does not matter. To them, it is just a pawn, which can be sacrificed at the right moment when it has fulfilled its role and is no longer needed. That is why today they tirelessly strive by all means to undermine the understandings reached at the recent Russian-American summit in Alaska, which could lead to a sustainable and long-term resolution of the Ukrainian crisis. I want to emphasize that Russia is ready for political and diplomatic resolution of the crisis. At the same time, it is necessary to understand that for peace to be truly lasting, all interested parties must consider the new territorial realities that arose after accession of Crimea and 4 regions into the Russian Federation. This simply needs to be acknowledged. Thank you.
Our 3 countries are committed to supporting these objectives, and we call on countries that are now supporting Russia's war effort to stop. This includes Belarus, Iran, and North Korea. This cooperation shows the global security implications of Russia's aggression, which the General Assembly has deplored in multiple resolutions, but the Security Council has not been able to do much about it. Colleagues, let's be clear. Despite some rhetoric you may hear, it's abundantly clear and very well documented that it is President Putin who has caused this tragedy, the tragedy that has subsequently claimed the lives of millions of people.
Mr. President, while the United States continues its efforts to encourage direct negotiations between Russia and Ukraine, we should remember that the war did not begin with Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. At that point, Russia had already illegally purported to annex Crimea and had occupied Ukrainian sovereign territory for 8 years. Colleagues, the United Nations was established to save succeeding generations from the scourge of war. We call on Russia to fulfill its obligations and both parties to negotiate in good faith and end the war in a durable manner through diplomacy.
Chairman, China's position on the Ukraine issue is objective and fair. As always, it is to encourage peace and promote a political solution. Chinese President Xi Jinping put forward the 4 shoulds at the onset of the war, namely that the sovereignty and territorial integrity of all countries should be respected, that the purposes and principles of the UN Charter should be observed, that all countries' legitimate security concerns should be taken seriously, and any efforts conducive to the peaceful resolution of the crisis should be supported. We maintain contact and communication with both Russia and Ukraine, as well as other relevant parties, and have dispatched special envoys to conduct shuttle diplomacy. We have joined hands with Brazil and other global South countries to initiate the establishment of the Group of Friends for Peace in the Ukraine crisis, pooling consensus for peace and promoting peace efforts.